You're watching YWAM Perth Fortnigg News.
Hi, my name's Jenny.
Hi, my name's Latif.
And we are your co-anchors this week for the Fortnightly News.
For the last 8 weeks, we've been on outreach here in Perth as part of the school that we did in July called the School of Communication in Agassiz.
This school is to train and equip people to become better communicators and public speakers.
Well, we have a lot to report on, so let's get started.
Priceless is a ministry here on base. Its focus is on ending human trafficking, both here in Perth and in the nations.
This week, the ministry attended an anti-human trafficking seminar in the city hosted by the Salvation Army. The purpose of the seminar was to identify and respond to modern-day slavery here in Australia.
Hi, my name is Marissa and I'm part of a ministry called Priceless here on base. Last week we went to a human trafficking seminar put on by the Freedom Partnership in association with the Salvation Army, and we learned about how to identify and respond to modern-day slavery in Australia. In the first half of the seminar, we looked at how to identify slave-like conditions, those at risk of being trafficked. We also looked at laws surrounding human trafficking, how people are prosecuted in Western Australia. And in the second half, we looked at how to respond if we encounter someone who has been a victim of trafficking or is currently a victim of trafficking, or even if we just suspect anything, who to contact. We had someone from the Australian Federal Police come in and speak to us about what they're doing in regards to human trafficking, so the laws that they have in place, as well as exit strategies that they have. We also heard from the Red Cross, who has a rehabilitation safe home type of program, I guess, and so they'll take people who have been victims of slavery and transition them back into normal life. And so organizations and ministries from throughout Perth and throughout Western Australia all came to this, and we all recognize that we have a heart to see slavery end, but we all have a different part to play, which is really cool.
Over the past 2 weeks, Dr. Sunitha, a good friend of YWAM Perth, has been speaking on 2 of our training schools. He's been speaking on HIV and his work in Hyderabad.
Earlier this week, we got to sit down with him and ask him what he's been doing.
Hello, I'm Dr. Sunitha from Hyderabad in India, and I'm here these last couple of weeks to speak on the Transformation School, and this week on the FCM. I was speaking on how God has used even a disaster like HIV and AIDS to actually transform people's lives, individuals, families, communities, how their lives have been changed through the power of the gospel. This is from our own experiences in Hyderabad as we care for people living with AIDS. In Hyderabad, it's wonderful to see how God has been touching many people's lives, totally focused on trying to give hope to people with AIDS. It's just amazing to see how simple acts of love, compassion, opens up their hearts to know that God loves them, values them, has a hope and a future for their lives. What God is doing in Hyderabad is just amazing.
Recently, one of our newest ministries on base returned from an outreach they did in East Timor.
Hi, my name's Aaron, and I lead a ministry called Homes of Hope here at Youth with a Mission Perth. What it is a ministry that builds homes for the poor. We provide shelter for those in need, and we like to bring teams in to help out. So recently I just got back from East Timor. It was Homes of Hope first outreach. I brought a couple friends with me, and we went and helped out in a village up in the mountains of East Timor. We worked with Youth with a Mission East Timor. A lady named Annabelle has committed to 70 homes in this village, and she needs teams to come in to help see them built. We helped the accommodation there. We built some walls and some floors to be able to house teams that want to come in and be a part of seeing this village come to know Jesus. The village was so welcoming for us. We felt like we were a big family there. We had a blast, and we'd like to invite you guys to come and be a part of it. We're looking for teams to come in, as well as individuals, and people to even help donate. So why don't you check us out at www.ywamperth.org.au/Homes of Hope. We'd love to have you be a part of our team.
Yesterday, we had a mini expo called Missions Morning.
This is an opportunity for students to hear about all the different ministries in second-level schools going on the base. It's a great time to hear all about what God is doing here and how they can get involved after their training.
Set my feet on rock. Thankfully.
Well, that's all for this week. Don't forget to like us on Facebook,
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
and subscribe to us on YouTube.
And to all American friends next week, Happy Thanksgiving!